welcome to Driverfly's digital driver application, a seamless tool for motor carriers looking to automate their driver recruiting. In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through how powerful this app really is when it comes to recruiting CDL and non-CDL drivers. We're going to start by registering as a motor carrier. For this example, our company name will be Truck Co. We'll give it an MC number and add a logo. We are looking for company drivers, Class 8 along with a maximum of 2 violations and 0 accidents per our insurance requirements. We need OTR and regional drivers, and they will be home every weekend. We also require 2 years of experience. I'll then list my benefits here. I will name my URL prefix as Truck Co. And now I'm registered. So once registered, you will receive an email that provides you with your own unique QR code, which you can use for any print advertising you have, as well as an actual flyer that is automatically generated that lists out what you mentioned in terms of who you're looking for. From there, you will be issued your URL for your driver applicants to apply directly through. They'll go ahead and submit their name, their email, and their phone number and click Next. John has a Class A CDL and has 11 years of experience. He is not an owner-operator. He is able to pass a drug test. He's got 1 accident in the last 5 years and 0 violations. Now note that you requested 0 accidents and max 2 violations. So this is not necessarily a perfect match. However, John will still be advised to continue accordingly. This concludes the short form application. John will now move on to the full application. The reason why we break this up is that now if there's fatigue throughout the application, you at least have John's basic information from which you can reach out to him and advise for him to complete. John is giving his authorization to contact. In addition to his active driver's license, John might have other CDLs in the last 5 years, so he's able to mention those states accordingly. Here he lists his active and past qualifications as it pertains specifically to trucking. Next, John can take a photo in real time or upload an existing photo, or he can do this at a later time as well. Same with his medical card. When an applicant opts not to provide, he or she will automatically receive a follow-up email on your behalf requesting these documents accordingly. This provides your driver applicants with a streamlined applicant process. Next, we move on to current and past employment. I will go ahead and fill this out accordingly. As it currently stands, if the driver has a past employer's email address, an interactive verification of employment form will be automatically sent to that past employer on your behalf, and you will automatically be notified of the progress via email. Now we move on to preferences so that we can best understand what the driver is really after. In this example, I will select that I'm looking for ideally home every weekend, but I could go on the road for more. Next, we will move on to safety background information. I will simply complete at random for these questions. Now we've made it to the forms section, so I'll sign off on that. And I'll go ahead and make sure they know I'm not a robot and submit. Okay, I'm awesome. All right, so what happens next? In addition to the short form application, we, as the motor carrier, receive the full driver application from John in our email inbox. We'd also receive an email with the legal forms tied to John's application. Here we have the disclosure and authorization form, the clearinghouse authorization, the PSP authorization, and the release of information consent. And finally, as mentioned, there's also the verification of employment form here. We can see that the company email was provided by the driver. Since there is an email listed up there, we know that this is going to send out once. And if we don't receive a response back from them, which should automatically happen when they've completed this link, then you can just send them that link accordingly. You can also send them the attachment which is listed here for them to complete. This concludes our tutorial. You can go ahead and register at digitalhiringapp.com to get started. Thanks so much.